Hello? Anyone there?
I don't think you're gonna find anyone.
We found Theta.
We did indeed. So I'm gonna break through there. Yep. I'll be sure to go through there in a second. But I wanna look through all this real quick. Be sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh, what's that? Nope, that's nothing. And I'm guessing that I can't just go through the door. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. I wasn't expecting as such. What do you say? There's probably going to be a monster in this section. Huh? What do you want to bet? I just get that weird feeling. You know, the one where you just want to pause the game for an hour and a half and just not do anything. Yeah, that kind of feeling.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kat, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, you know, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
I'm right. There's definitely something bad.
Cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Okay. I'll just leave you here then. Well, good news is all the doors are capable of being unlocked now, and I can light things up. That's awesome. Ugh. Any other doors? Nothing over there. What about over here? Can't, that one's... okay, cool. Still can't access that, though. Alright, so I can explore this entire place now. Interesting. This one doesn't look quite as ominous as the other one did, so we're gonna go here. Also, I'm loving the lighting. This game is really pretty. I mean, when it comes right down to it, like, it's beautiful.
This place looks deserted. So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
There's nothing in there. Yeah, so, like she's saying, it doesn't really make sense why there's not anybody here. You know, machine or human or otherwise.
Where the hell did they all go?
Theta is out.
Woo!
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
Are we not even gonna mention what just happened? What the fuck was that?
I'm worried we won't find anyone.
Maybe they all helped out with the Ark.
To carry it to town? Well, it seems excessive, but not out of the question.
What's this all about? Right, error code. Unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router in the sublevel vault or contact maintenance. So sublevel, implying that I have to go downstairs.
This is where I would store the Ark scans.
So you saved the whole staff digitally on these chips?
That was the plan.
Bust.
I guess they're all fried.
Broken. Damaged.
So one of these chips is bound to have something. Just look for the one that doesn't... Oh, see? Right there.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
We'll just see if there's any others. Probably not, but just to be sure. So I don't have to go back. Okay. That's all for that. I don't know what the hell that is. Nice. So what's this all about?
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
What's in here?
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna look at this flashback right here.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Laser tool. What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please. I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the Ark project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
So it sounds like the project was interesting and awesome in theory, but in practice, it was just getting everyone to kill themselves. I'm guessing same solution as the other one, right? Unable to connect to mainframe. Yeah, reset router. Okay. What's this all about? Paste files, Berg, compressed Nakajima neurograph. Why would I want to erase the data? That seems stupid. Alright, so this person died in 2069, so this is like over 30 years ago, at least 30, maybe 40. $2021? Jesus Christ. How long were they down here?
David Munchie. How did this...
Yeah.
What is this?
Impressed Nakajima. Wait, hold on a sec. What was the other guy? Berg? Paul Berg, right? Paul Berg. Yeah. No, he's Munchie's associate. And who's this guy? Nancom. That means nothing to me.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munshi's templates. A legacy scan.
What the fuck does that mean? And why can't I... Okay, there we go.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
What the fuck?
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed. The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something.
Yeah.
Like a donated organ.
Jesus.
You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Yeah, so Simon is actually dead. There were parts of me that was thinking maybe this was some sort of alternate, or not alternate reality, but like some sort of computer reality that I was launched into while these tests are going on, the brain scan, but that kind of confirms it that Simon Jarrett's actually dead, and that this is just his computer version being uploaded, and it's just 100 years later. That's kind of fucked. Alright, so erasing data, I feel like probably shouldn't do that. I wouldn't imagine that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain in my suit and hit the power button.
Yeah. I was basically just, Simon was basically just a computer chip for an extended period of time. That still freaks me out a little bit. I don't know what that was all about. Whoa. What is going on in this fucking room?
Simon, the last report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called a proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Akers, but it listens. Careful, we spotted 2 more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. It seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. Tall, dark, and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
Keep my eyes open.
And that's in here. This room's got some really weird shit going on. And it's kind of starting to freak me out. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Do I really want to press my luck here? What? What? That is crazy. Oh my god. So that's Simon Jarrett. That's a pretty crazy realization to come to. There's no water, I guess.
The legacy scan of me that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon. Don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines thinking they are people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
Alright, so these lights... I don't know what the hell is happening in this room, but I'm not liking it. Something is happening. Guy Conrad. I feel like this is a bad idea. What is this?
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Geez, Simon, some thoughts are better left alone.
Nice picture. I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna just see some sort of like really dark silhouette just standing in the hallway. Because that's what they mentioned it. Like some sort of imposter of a crew member. Right?
I wonder what the real Simon would have thought if he knew about me.
What do you mean? You do know about yourself.
No, I mean the real Simon. The human Simon.
Going by your reactions, I'd say he'd be pretty upset.
So this is Catherine's room.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
Come on. Open.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Well, I'm still nosy, so shut up and let me do my thing.
Toby always breaks. He's top-heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Oh, okay. Journal. Alright, Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. Alright, June 14th, 8 days later. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point, where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs. The vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. June 21st. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos-II. I can't figure out how it worked with the Vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. June 22nd. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the Mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot scan using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. July 3rd. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We're to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Final entry, July 12th. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the ARC. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strohmeyer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Wait, hold on. There was actually another entry or section. AR capsules. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed, didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with others. She's too real. Mark Sarang. I don't know if I want to see what's inside this room. Oh god, it is fucking dark. I'll keep that on, just in case. Ooh. The hell is that? What is that? What are these pictures? It's like it's something red, but I can't tell what it is. What did it say? Oh, okay, it's those things that I keep sticking my fingers into. Probably not the best of ideas. Alright, so he's analyzing the stuff that's around the ship. All these weird, like, organic yet mechanical situations.
Of up to 75 trillion individual cells. They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die, and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
That is so strange, like, conceptually. Like, it's really hard to wrap my brain around, honestly. And another thing, I don't know if they made mention of it, and I just didn't hear or I didn't pay attention, but does the digital version of you know that you're a digital version of you, or do you just think that you're normal? Because, I mean, obviously, Simon didn't know that he was a robot until he was basically told, so I don't know. I guess this is his suicide note. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. Wow. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Sarang. Fuck, man. That is really messed up. What do we have here? Okay, I can't flip this. That's all there is. So we have a clipboard of something. I can't really read what's on here. The nature of identity. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified, or mystified by the spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. Also, there's this. Okay. Final thing. Okay, Mr. Sarang, the company is pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what an unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able, or it might be, I don't know, is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition. Wow. But please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The Supervisory Board. Also, that was classified. So I'm not supposed to be reading it. Alright, we got two more. We've got Martin Fisher and Robin Bass. And we just met Robin outside of this facility. So let's go ahead and snoop inside her room. Oh. I guess she killed herself too. Just in a slightly less... Whoa. What the fuck? I was gonna say in a slightly less... Well, I don't know what the right... Sophisticated manner. Cyanide seems like it would be a bit less messy. Eek. Okay, I'm not liking those noises. Okay, that locker's not capable of being opened. Okay. Here's another thing, though, is that clearly I'm not in the Ark right now. I got uploaded here. So, I'm a bit confused. Am I capable of moving my own chip into the Ark? I feel like that might be where I end up, you know? Because clearly I'm not human. I'm a robot, so I have a chip, it just isn't in the Ark at the current moment. But I think that might be where I end up needing to be. What the fuck? Dude, there are so many noises. I'm not liking this shit. Okay. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Sarang and the continuity. Alright, let's just move this chair. Okay. Dude, fucking stop it. I don't like that. What's out there? Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck was that? I saw something moving. Alright, this is Martin Fisher, and I can't turn on the light. Alright, this is really off-putting. I don't like this.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's... I mean, that's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
So that's what that is. It's the wow. Alright, so obviously I can't go through that door, but there's some sort of humanoid creature walking around. That much I know now. And it makes noises, so that's a plus. Alright, let's just go back. Oh no. Oh, that's not gonna end well for you, buddy. You're not... Yeah, I thought so. Oh! That was beautiful.